We're looking here is mainly at EMC testing. That means we measure, for example, how much a product is giving you electromagnetic interference. And there, Rohde&Schwarz is really have good parts to sell to us and measuring equipment. So that's mainly what we do. We also have oscilloscopes, and we have all kinds of filtering systems and dampers that Rohde&Schwarz needs for this kind of measurements in the EMC area. So in total, I guess the contract is over 100 pieces from Rohde&Schwarz, which we do during the calibration. And that only tells you that we're really in need of an on-site and quick calibration, because this is money for us. It's basically money. The faster we get these things back and we have the business up and running, the more revenue we can generate.
Our worst situation is when we can no longer support a customer, where they come with a unit and we can inform them we can no longer support them. So we would like to be upfront and have this close dialogue with our customers saying that your product is now here. Please, how do you want to proceed?
We would like to make an agreement where we could make sure that our employees didn't use a lot of time. They needed to use the time on customers.
In general, all the calibration equipment will be put in boxes and you send it with the shipping company. So that's the way it goes. And there I see the advantage of an on-site calibration, because normally the equipment is gone for 2-3 weeks. And here we have a very short turnaround time. That means for me, as a business, it means for me increased revenue. I don't have to close the shop. That's the main benefit for me to doing that.
When we were getting a request from Force Technology about they would like to have an on-site campaign, we got into a dialogue about how would be the right way to find a perfect solution for them.
When you make such a contract, you always, as a purchasing manager, are afraid that you pay for things that you don't need.
So we looked at saying we can offer you a single calibration as we come, but then we also started looking more into the equipment that they have and say, combining your equipment with the service contract we have, we can actually offer you a full package. So it is more efficient, saying that you have your calibration, but also in case that your instruments are failing, you have repair covered.
Everything is covered in the contract, so that we don't run into extra invoices. The invoicing part is easy, so that when we receive this invoice or with a lot of products and who is the owner of this product, which department has to pay, that it's easy.
Everybody in the company needs to see, okay, this is beneficial. But now I guess you can see that in the second year, people see that becomes very easy, because we have a defined list. The list is getting updated every year only, once a year. Everybody knows exactly how the process goes. You have the incoming part, you have the outgoing part. Everybody's getting used to it. And I think that now, as you can feel, people are happy with it, because it is making their life easier.
There's not a big difference in the pricing if we calculate upon earlier, because earlier we paid per calibration and we paid per equipment. And because we have gathered a lot, we could, of course, negotiate a better price per product. So that's not the big difference.
That is point one. That's most important, a high-qualified calibration team. Number two is also that I want Rohde&Schwarz to go the extra step, the extra mile, when there's issues. That means if something is not working, I need Rohde&Schwarz to be on the spot to solve this issue for me. So when I come here to this on-site calibration, I expect I'm ready with the calibration 3 days later, and I can back and start my business. So if this is not working, then Rohde&Schwarz, according to me, needs to find a solution for me to solve this issue. And I think Rohde&Schwarz is doing that quite well. We had some issues during the calibration, and Rohde&Schwarz solved them on a really, really good way.
The benefits for the team, in this case where we've signed a 3-year contract, is we always send out the same team, so it's always the same people coming back to the location. That also means that they will get a good relationship to the customer. It's nice to come back to something you get used to the facilities. From last year, they know what is the state of the equipment. They know what they're supposed to do. and it's becoming much more efficient.
I don't expect it when you do this the first time that we don't have any problems. Then I would be very scared that something is really wrong.
After the first 2 weeks of January, there's silence until next January. So I think that really means a lot.
We can definitely see the solution that we've made with force technology is beneficial for a lot of people. So this is our main target, and we're very happy with it.